The first performer is going to be Deb Goss, and following Deb will be Snake. So Deb, you can unmute yourself and go.
Unmuted. Hi, I'm gonna sing and disappear, but I promise you guys are gonna be my morning music when I get up tomorrow. So if it's on YouTube already. um, I'm singing. Let's see, not this week, but next week I'm going to be singing with Woody at farmers markets in Lexington and Belmont. But this week I'm singing with Steve Rapson on a very hot Wednesday. It looks like. Oh my gosh. Um, in Peterborough, New Hampshire, and it's still supposed to be 92 or something, even up there. I'm going to sing a couple of Steve's songs, unaccompanied by Steve, but they're songs that are, I'm hoping, going to end up on a children's CD that I've had in mind for a while, and they're both perfect for that, I think. So here's a new one that he's written, and I just took to it and want to sing it for some kids. Anyway, you'll be my kids. Um, There's a calling bird singing in the wood, music to my ears, he's sounding pretty good. Every night and day, with no one answering, alone in the trees, still he always sings. Like a calling bird, we all sing along, even if no one wants to sing along. But if someone hears and wants to sing with you, where there was one song, now there are two. Sing your song, sing your song. There's a calling bird singing in the wood, music to my ears, he's sounding pretty good. Every night and day, with no one answering, alone in the trees, still he always sings. Like a calling bird, we all sing our song, even if no one wants to sing along. But if someone hears and wants to sing with you, where there was one song, now there are two. Sing your song, sing your song, like a calling bird. I hope you could hear that, and
Yeah, Deb, can you turn up your volume at all? Some people are
oh
saying they have trouble hearing
dear.
you.
I think I've got original sound on. Maybe I shouldn't.
No,
No, you
you want
should.
original sound on.
You want it sound original on.
Okay,
Can you,
I was
un,
probably looking down too far. Was the sound going off into nowhere?
No, it's you're low all over, all the
That
time.
has been that's
Deb.
been going on. Both of my computers are just I've got volume that I can see as far up as I know how to put it.
Well, so you've got
I
two
need to
volumes,
get
Deb. One
closer.
is
I
one
just
is
need to
the
get
actual
closer.
volume that you're hearing,
Yeah.
and then there's a volume of your input. If you go to the little
yeah.
thing in the lower left-hand corner that says mute, the mute button with
Yeah.
the up arrow, if you click on that and go to audio settings,
Oh.
then you'll see in the middle of the dialog box that appears at the input settings.
Microphone. Is that
Yeah,
what it means? That's what it means? Well, it
yeah.
looks like
Is there a slider that you can push up there? Or?
it's at max as far as I can tell. Oh no, it's not. Apparently it's not, but no, that's the input level and it's low.
Input level is what you want to push up.
But I
That
can't, I don't know how to do it. Nothing's happening.
it, actually,
Automatically adjust microphone volume.
Are you using your computer microphone, or do you have a separate microphone?
It's a computer microphone.
That's weird. That should
Oh
give you the
boy.
opportunity to raise the input volume.
yeah, there should be a slider there that you can
There's
push.
appears to be a slider, but it's not. Nothing is sliding, and I don't know why. Because I
Yeah, but you said you have
Do you have automatic
have
adjustment turned on?
automatically set that you got to unclick it.
Yeah.
unclick it. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Unclick the automatic
Okay,
setting.
it is. I've got it up as far as.
Oops. Now we can't hear you at all.
Okay, it was at max. It's been at max.
Okay.
It's definitely been at max.
All the way to the right.
Yep, there's something wrong with sound on both of my computers now, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I could hear you, but you were a bit faint. And
Yeah, I
I'll
turned
let
my
you-
folks when she's saying, just if you can turn your output volume up all the way.
Well, I've got as much as I've
No, I'm not talking to you, Deb. I'm talking to the people listening.
everybody.
Yeah.
All right. As I said, it's as far as I can figure out how to put it. So, all right, I'm going to try another one, and
yeah, just get as close to the computer as you can.
I will.
Go ahead.
So, it's a lullaby. Close your eyes, good night. Sweet dreams and sleep tight. Hush now, don't you cry. Mommy is right here. Daddy too is near. Mr. Moon is in the sky. Meadows and trees shelter babies sleeping just like you. Birdies, fishes, beasties, wishes, dreaming just like you. Sleeping just like you. Ooh, dreaming just like you. Loo 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 Meadows and trees shelter babies sleeping just like you. Birdies, fishes, beasties, wishes, dreaming just like you. Sleeping just like you. Ooh, dreaming just like you. So close your eyes, good night. Sweet dreams and sleep tight. Hush now, don't you cry. Daddy is right here. Mommy too is near. Mr. Moon is in the sky. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon is in the sky. So that's
Nice, Deb.
dedicated.
Thank you.
I dedicated to the new baby in our family. His name is Emmett.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Emmett Ishmael, and guess what his daddy's favorite book is?
Thank you, Deb. That was great. I mean, soft but great. Let's see. Okay. So up next is going to be Snake Gulliksen, and following Snake will be, I need to unpin Deb. Where is she? Sorry, just 1 second.
Ruth is
There we
next
go.
after that.
There we go. Okay, so following Snake would be Ruth Canonico. So go ahead and unmute yourself, Snake. There you are.
This song, I believe, was written around 2010. It was written by a fellow that many of you know, Bill Motti. Bill was the real deal, boy, I'll tell you. Music wasn't that sophisticated, but it sure was could touch your heart. Unfortunately, he's been institutionalized for the past few years. He was very active in the South Shore music scene, but he's been institutionalized with severe Alzheimer's. And from what I understand, although I can't imagine why, they say that music is good for folks with Alzheimer's, that it's good therapy. They've taken away his guitar, and I can't understand why they would do that. It just seems to me to be unnecessarily cruel. But anyway, this is a wonderful song. As an old mining guy, it really speaks to me. When I first met Loretta, she was 25. I was some years older, but she didn't seem to mind. She worked in the tavern, I worked in the mine. She was fresh as spring, I was coldest all the time. We started out as lovers, then we fell in love. There never was much money, but there always was enough. Bought us a little cabin, bed so big and warm, and we'd listen to that night wind sing its pretty song. Wind comes off the mountain, blows through the pines, wraps itself around my heart, breaks it every time, breaks it every time. Then one day it happened, I got crushed by the cold, lost my leg and I lost my mind. Loretta saved my soul. Then the good Lord called her, driving home one night. Someone crossed the yellow line and took Loretta's life. Wind comes off the mountain, blows through the pines, wraps itself around my heart, breaks it every time, breaks it every time. Morning, 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 stay away from my door. I don't need your sunshine around here anymore. My Loretta's gone. When I first met Loretta, she was 25. I was some years older, but she didn't seem to mind. Thank you.
Snake, and what a tribute to Bill Marty that is.
That's a great song.
It's a wonderful song.
Yeah.
Back in the 40s, there were a couple of guys, Jay Livingston and Ray Evans, who had a couple. They were wannabe songwriters, to put it that way. They'd had a couple of reasonably sized hits, but it wasn't enough to keep their food on the table until they hooked up with Johnny Mercer, who was, as everyone knows, is one of the best lyricists of all time. Well, Johnny had a position with Paramount Pictures, and he got Livingston and Evans positions on staff at Paramount as staff writers. Now, being the new kids on the block, they didn't get the plum assignments. You know, they were relegated to doing the music for selected short subjects and the like. Until one day, Paramount produced a picture called To Each His Own. Now, the head songwriter at Paramount was a guy named Victor Young. He wrote the music to all their major films, including this one. But in this case, he refused to write the title song. He said the title is stupid. He said, nobody's going to understand what To Each His Own means. It's dumb. I'm not going to put my name on something like that. Now, today, of course, it's commonly used in our lexicon, but back in 1946, it was not. So Victor Young just got on his high horse and said, I'm not doing it. And it fell to Livingston and Evans to write the theme. And that was their big break, because it was a huge hit, monster hit. There were 5 versions in the top 5 at once. 3 of them ultimately made number 1, by Eddie Howard, by Freddie Martin, and by the Ink Spots. A version by the Modernaires made number 3, and one by Tony Martin made number 4. That's what you call a hit record. A rose must remain with the sun and the rain, or its lovely promise won't come true. To each his own, to each his own, and my own is you. What good is a song if the words just don't belong? And a dream must be a dream come true. No good alone, to each his own. For me there's you. If a flame is to grow, there must be a glow. To open each door, there's a key. I need you, I know. I can't let you go. Your touch means too much to me. Your lips must insist on 2 more to be kissed, or they'll never know what love can do. To each his own, I found my own, one and only you. If a flame is to grow, there must be a glow to open which door is the key. I need you, I know. I can't let you go. Your touch means too much to me. Lips must insist on two more to be kissed, or they'll never know what love can do. To each his own. I found my own, one and only you. One and only you.
Nice.
Nice, Snake. Nice job.
Yeah, great song.
Great song, Snake. Thanks. Okay, so up next is going to be Ruth Canonico, and following Ruth will be Benigno. So Ruth, you can unmute yourself. You are unmuted. Go ahead.
Well, what I'm aware of is how little I sing, because my voice is not going to be great, but I thought I'd give this one a try. This is a Scottish version of a song I first learned as an American song. Some of you will know the American version, but this is the Scottish version, about a woman who is a lot younger than me, but still feels old and wonders if she'll ever find that special someone. No, I've often heard it said, fae me father and me mother, to gang to a wedding, it's the mockings of another. If that be true, then I'll gang without a bedding. Kind Providence, if you'll ask me to your wedding, and it's oh dear me. Fat will I be if I be an old maid in a garret. No, my young sister Jean, she's no handsome nor good looking. Only 16 and the fella she's been courting. I'm 44 and I haven't got a man. I dinna ken if I will or if I can, and it's oh dear me. Fat will I be if I be an old maid in a garret. So come tinker, come tailor, come soldier or come sailor, come any man at all that'll take me from my father. Come rich man, come poor man, come wise man or come witty, come any man, it's all that'll marry me for pity, and it's oh dear me. Fat will I be if I be an old maid in a garret. Oh, well, I'll awa him, but there's nobody's heeding. Nobody's heeding to part old Annie's pleading. I'll awa him to my wee garret. If I can't find a man, then I'll surely get the parrots. And it's oh dear me. What will I do if I be an old maid in a garret with a parrot? Excuse the terrible crackus in my voice, but that's most of it.
That was great, Ruth.
Well,
This is
I
great.
wish
Done.
Nice
I
job.
sang more, because then my voice would be better. But here's one that's, if I can remember the words, this is a similar kind of conundrum. And this is really a mother and a daughter, and talking about what happens if somebody comes to marry you who's a little bit old for you. Old man, he come walking down the lane. I won't have him walking down the lane, just leaning on his cane with his derned old beard a wagging. My mother says, go and ask him in. Well, I won't have him. I sent him in, and he bit me on the chin with his darned old beard wagon. My mama says, go get him a chair. I won't have him. I gets in the chair, and he runs like a deer with his darned old beard wagon. Then my mama says, go get him to bed. Well, I won't have him. I gets him to bed, and he slept like he's dead with his darned old beard wagon. So I'm gonna get me a nice young man. I'm gonna find him a nice young man who'll love me all he can with no darn beard or wagon. That's it.
Thank you. That's great.
All right, Ruth, nicely done.
Well done. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Ruth. So up next, it's going to be Benigno Rodríguez, all the way from Winter in Uruguay. And then following Benigno will be Neal Braverman. So go ahead and unmute yourself, Benigno. You are unmuted. Go ahead.
Hello everybody. I have only one song and a small introduction. I have made some change. The first change is the picture, the photo in the background. It's a photo from Montevideo. Montevideo is the capital of Uruguay, and I wanted to share the photo and this place with you. And the second variation or change today is this time I have selected a song in Spanish language. The name of the song is Solo le pido a Dios. I don't know if you know this song, Solo le pido a Dios. The author is an Argentinian writer and song writer. The author is Leon Gieco. It's very well known here in the region and countries where Spanish is the first language. I hope you can enjoy this song. Well, let's just start.
Solo le pido a Dios Desahuciado está el que tiene que marchar a vivir una cultura diferente. Solo le pido a Dios que la guerra no me sea indiferente. Es un monstruo grande y pisa fuerte toda la pobre inocencia de la gente. Es un monstruo grande y pisa fuerte toda la pobre inocencia de la gente.
That's great, Benigno. Really nice.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank
Really
you.
nice.
I wish I understood more Spanish. But that was a great song. Thank you. Okay, so up next is going to be Neal Braverman, and then following Neal will be Tom Maynard. So go ahead, Neal. Unmute yourself and go.
All right. Well, hi, everybody, and it's great to be amongst so many friends I haven't seen in a very long time. And I do have just a couple announcements before I do what I'm going to try to do, which is play the guitar, which I haven't done a lot of in the last several months. But just a couple announcements that I do want to say is yesterday the musicians for the Greater Good did a wonderful Access to Abortion concert with Cheryl Perreault, who was in the house. I was very much a part of. And if anyone wish, I'll put it in the link afterwards. Our Musicians for the Greater Good website link. You can still donate until our next concert, and we're trying to raise as much funds for the Access to Abortion as possible. And also, we do have an upcoming Rosendale open mic a week from Monday, the 25th of July. And I think with very few exception, each and every one of you will know it's actually Mike and I have coordinated on this particular very secret special opener, which we have on occasion. And we did last time was Owen Kennedy, he did a fabulous job, and I know a lot of you know Owen. And the next one, you'll just have to tune in and sign up. And if you'd like me to sign you up, I know Snake is going to be on the road, so I'll sign Snake up, and I'll throw my email address in as well if you'd like to be added to our Rosendale Open Mic email list. And I'm just so glad to be back here with you. And I'm just going to give this song a try. Again, I apologize for the guitar playing, but it is what it is, and I'm trying to get my hand to stop moving again, and that's something. And this is a song you all know, I know we all have to stay muted on Zoom for now. There'll be a version of it someday where we don't have to, but sing along with this song, because I know you all know it, and I personally like it the way Pete Seeger sang it. So, and I truly believe in it too. It's called "We Shall Overcome." We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, yes, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Yes, we'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. This part I really believe in so much, and I pray for. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, yes, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Another part that I so believe in all the song. We shall all be free. We shall all be free. We shall all be free someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Now the next part is where Pete Seeger comes in and says, it's the youth of America, and it's the youth of the world, and the youth of Mobile, Alabama, that put this verse in. And no one can say it better than Pete Seeger did, in my opinion anyway. And he said that we know there's people out there that know there's so much better that can be done, yet they do not do it. So the people, the young people, they put this verse in. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. No, we're not. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. The whole wide world will be. The whole wide world will be. The whole wide world will be. Someday, someday we'll be free and not afraid. Because we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Good choice, Neal.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you.
song.
Thank you, Neal.
Well done.
Well done. Thank you. Thanks, Neil. So up next is going to be Tom Maynard, and following Tom will be Woody. So go ahead, Tom.
Thanks, Dan. I'm going to do a couple things in Dadgad, an instrumental. It's an instrumental medley arranged by the different pieces are usually played separately, but I'm bringing them together, arranged by David Surratt. And then, I'll do a song following that. So let's give that a try. Give that another shot.
Good job.
Beautiful, Tom. Beautiful.
Very nice, Tom.
All right, I can't reach my thing, and I'm gonna have harmonies on my voice. All right, you'll have to deal with a little bit of echo while I introduce the next thing. So this is a song by John McCutcheon, and it was written for Freda Epstein after she had been killed in a car accident. Freda was an instructor up at SEMW, the Summer Acoustic Music Week, back in its first years. Really part of the soul of the camp. Very, very difficult to have lost her like that. But also, since then, we've lost a number of instructors and campers, and so I think this song really sort of works well to speak to all of that loss, and most recently, specifically, the loss of David Surratt. So this is called At the Moment. They brought me the message. I was oceans and hours away, wondering what I was doing the moment that you slipped away. At the moment I'm looking out windows at a night that holds only one star. In the morning it's gone, but I know it's still shining afar. The moment we raised up our voices, in the beat of our soul was set free. I'm still humbled and awed by the beauty of that small part of you that's in me. We laughed and we danced on the tables and confounded the silence with song. In the dark of this night, still it echoes so brightly and strong. I don't look for reward ever after, for I hold this life far too dear. And from what I can tell, both heaven and hell we create in abundance right here. Burned is but ashes, and the stories have all been told. The heat and the light will sustain us long after the hearth has grown cold, and grief has a place at the table, for it's part of what we are made of. It will stay long enough to remind us its mother's love. Some mark their days by the hours, some mark their days by the signs. Me, I look into that star, and wherever we are, we will shine. We will shine.
Great song,
Beautiful
Tom.
song, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Let me see. Okay, so where we are up next, it's going to be Woody Carpinella, and following Woody will be Doug Danforth. So go ahead and unmute yourself, Woody. There you are. Go ahead and play.
It's all right. Some people say a man's made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, number 9 coal. The straw boss said, well, bless my soul. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and my trouble was my little name. I was raised in the Cohenberg by old mama line. There ain't no high-tone woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men did that, a lot of men died. One fist iron, the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, to the left one will. Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Sweet.
All right, Woody. Nicely done.
This happy song about the mining industry that we want to bring back so that everybody can get black lung disease. None of this solar stuff for us. No, sir. Let me take this off here now.
Beautiful, my
Nice
friend.
one, Woody.
Nice
That was
one.
great. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Woody. Up next is Doug Danforth, and following Doug will be Mike Santoro. So, Doug, you can unmute yourself. There you go.
So a couple of songs. I've at one time had a guitar accompaniment, but I'm finding that's harder and harder to do both singing and the guitar. This first song, I first heard it in about 1963 on a TV show called TW3. Some of you might remember it. That was the week that was, a British satire program. And this is called The Vicar of Bray. Apparently it was first, well, somebody traced it back to a comic opera in 1882. Who knows if this is a real vicar or not. It's a little bit political, but appropriate for probably any time, not just today. In good King Charles' golden days, when loyalty no harm meant, let me be bomb. In good King Charles' golden days, when loyalty no harm meant, a zealous high church man was I, and so I gained preferment. To teach my flock I never missed, kings are by God appointed, and damned be he who dare resist or touch the Lord's anointed. And this be the law I shall maintain until my dying day, sir, that whatsoever king may reign, still I'll be the vicar of Bray, sir. When royal James usurped the throne and popery came in fashion, the penal laws I hooted down and read the Declaration. The Church of Rome I found did fit full well my constitution, and I had been a Jesuit but for the revolution. And this be the law I shall maintain until my dying day, sir, that whatsoever king may reign, still I'll be the vicar of Bray, sir. When William was our king declared to ease the nation's grievance, with this new wind about I steered and swore to him allegiance. Old principles I did revoke, set conscience at a distance. Passive obedience was a joke, a jest was non-resistance. And this be law I shall maintain until my dying day, sir, that whatsoever king may reign, still I'll be the vicar of Bray, sir. When royal Anne became our queen, the Church of England's glory, another face of things was seen, and I became a Tory. Occasional conformists based, I blamed their moderation, and thought the church in danger was from such prevarication. And this be the law I shall maintain until my dying day, sir, that whatsoever king may reign, still I'll be the vicar of Bracer. When the Georgian puddin' time came o'er, and moderate men looked big, sir, my principles I changed once more, and I became a Whig, sir. And thus preferment I procured from our new faith's defender, and almost every day abjured the Pope and the Pretender. And this be the law I shall maintain until my dying day, sir, that whatsoever king may reign, still I'll be the vicar of Bracer. The illustrious house of Hanover and Protestant succession, to these I do allegiance swear, while they can hold the possession. For in my faith and loyalty I never more will falter, and George my lawful king shall be until the times do alter. And this be the law I shall maintain until my dying day, sir, that whatsoever king may reign, still I'll be the vicar of Bracer.
That's great.
Great.
I'm sure that might remind somebody of politics probably in any era. So the second song is one that Cecil Sharp collected in Somerset, England. It's called, what is it called? I just have traditional here. Oh, I think it's early one. No, what is it? Searching for Lambs. That's what it was. He really collected a lot of neat songs, but if you look him up on Wikipedia, you might not be very enamored of him. He was bigot, racist, etc., but he collected a lot of beautiful songs. So here is this, Searching for Lambs. As I walked out one May morning betime, I met a maid from home and straight, just as the sun did shine. What makes you rise so soon, my dear, your journey to pursue? Your pretty little feet, they tread so neat, strike off the morning dew. Going to feed my father's flocks, his young and tender lambs, that over hills and over dales lie waiting for their dams. Oh stay, you handsome maid, and rest a moment here, for there is none that you alone that I do love so dear. Gloriously the sun doth shine, how pleasant is the air. I'd rather rest on a true love's breast than any other way. For I am thine and thou art mine, no man shall uncomfort me. We'll join our hands in wedded bands, and married we shall be. What's that?
Nice.
Really nice.
Thank you.
Just realized there's a typo in the script that I pulled off the web. I have it in the book, but it should be no man shall uncomfort thee rather than me. Sounded kind of selfish. Oh, well. Beautiful song, anyway.
Yep. Just thanks, Doug.
Sure.
Okay. So up next is going to be Mike Santoro, and following Mike will be Bev Tappan. So go ahead, Mike.
Okay. I'm unmuted.
You are.
I am. Good. So I'm going to do one song. It's written by T-Bone Walker. I think it was 1948. I think this bunch of people have covered it. They called it Stormy Monday, but Tuesdays just as bad. They called it Stormy Monday, but Tuesdays just as bad. Wednesday's so much rust, and Thursday, you know, I feel so sad. The eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I go out, I play. The eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I go out and I play. Sunday comes around, get down on my knees, and I pray. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy on me. Oh, Lord have mercy on me.
done, Mike. Nice job.
Nice job. Yeah, great job, Mike. Thank you. It's Mike. So up next, it's going to be Bev Tappan, and following Mom will be Ellen Schmidt. So go ahead and unmute yourself. Are you there, Mom? Oh, you're trying. I unmuted you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
By the way, we should wish Mom a happy birthday this week.
No,
It's not today, but
not till Saturday.
not till Saturday, but it's coming up.
Thank you. Appreciate the
Happy
thought.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay. This poem was written about Exeter's Independence Day, which is celebrated not on the 4th of July, but on the 13th of July, because that's when they learned about the Declaration of Independence or something along that line. And it also focuses on the little statue of a lady with a scale and well, I guess it's just her scales that she's holding up on the top of the town hall. She's called the Lady, Our Lady of Justice. I think we badly need to have her around these days. On a summer evening, atop the Exeter Town Hall, Our Lady of Justice, backlighted by sunset, holds high her scales and weighs the brassy marching strains of the Exeter Town Band. As we in our lawn chairs watch the frisking children and smell the popcorn, a pair of Mexican hairless dogs prayed by. The band segues into a medley of waltzes. The second poem is about the house that my grandfather built in Lowell, Mass, back in the day. He came down from Canada, a farmer and a lumberman, and also a skilled carpenter. And he built the house, and the kids looked it up on, and it's still there. But the screen porches have been made into actual rooms with glass windows and so forth. And the field and the forest that were behind it have been replaced by an unending stream of other houses. So there would no longer be room for the cow and the pig and the chickens that my grandparents had there. Under the hydrangeas on the front lawn, I played with little dolls, the ones you cut dresses for out of sewing scraps. Envying my cousins their sibling camaraderie, blackberries bubbled in pastures overgrown with birches where no wolves loitered, and rose again at breakfast dewy with cream. The linoleum was cool under feet admonished to wear sandals. Sunlight baptized the dining room, and half an acre of canning vegetables and cucumbers to be salt layered in crocks. Roosters with a glad cry woke me on the airy piazza, where insects ticking on screens have lulled me to sleep. My Humpty Dumpty grandfather brought 4 daughters and Eliza Jane down from New Brunswick to start a new century in a new land. A master carpenter, he built their house commodious with indoor plumbing. My youngest aunt was married in the parlor, while I, a flower girl with stage fright, cried on the oak stairs. By that front window, my grandmother's cheek was granite under my lips when Aunt Pearl led me to her coffin. Let your victuals shut your mouths, Grandpa advised his grandchildren at the table. Every Thanksgiving, the hydrangeas were brittle brown candy cotton on fragile sticks. Stop with those two.
Nice, Bev.
Nice. Thank you, Mom.
Happy
Thanks,
birthday
Bev.
in advance.
Happy birthday.
Very
Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay, thanks for those, Mom. Up next is going to be Ellen, and following Ellen will be Melissa and Charlie. So go ahead, Ellen, you are unmuted.
Okay. First, I want to just tell many of you know about my daughter, Wendy Santos, who has been all over the world, and in part of having that happen, Alan and I got to go to some very interesting places. She was in the Peace Corps, and we got to go to where she was working, and which was in a field, and she just all her life has wanted to learn and be in things, and when you're young, when we first had all the children that Alan and I combined together, there were 7 of us, and we got to go to a lot of places we never expected to go to, and we were very lucky. And now, at the ages that we are now, we are really interested again and always at what we got to experience. And in some time ago, when I was writing a lot, I wrote one of the songs I wrote included some of the things that she had been doing, and I know that a lot of you know Wendy, and she's just wonderful. And what's so really special, we are happy about, is that she, having been all over the world and doing very good things, she is now back here, and she lives in the very next town, and we see her a lot, and it's just wonderful to see your children grow at any time. So this was a song that I had written some time ago, talking about some of the things that she had done. To see you all again. I've always traveled but I know I stayed a while. In many special places along the way. But now I really want to stay. Now I'd really like to stay. Now she is here, and we are so lucky to have her here. Thank you.
That's beautiful, Alan.
Beautiful, Alan, yes.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan.
Piano playing, Alan.
That was great, Alan. Thank you. Okay, so up next is going to be Charlie and Melissa and Charlie, whichever order they want to play. And then following them will be Ron Israel. So go ahead and unmute yourselves. Oops.
Whoops. Went back. Okay,
You're back.
It's just me.
Okay.
I mean, it's the reason why we missed our first MW since 2006. And it just killed us to not be there. But I'm trying to get back into doing some of these things just so I remember who people are. So anyway, these songs are new for me, not necessarily new, but as you lie sleeping, I will not stop. Headlights on the blacktop in the wee hours of, I think, driving. When we first met, how I must have seemed a young man in a boy's dream. No information, just desire. Higher. It's a lonely romance, it's a desperate urge. Put something beautiful in this world. There are moments In the night success, when something rises from the emptiness, it stirs the brave hope of a young desire. Higher, higher. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. Hey, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. You lie sleeping, I will not stop. Headlights on the black top, in the wee hours of my thing, driving, driving. You have shown me equal and opposite force of found girls who want to save lost boys. They know the longest road is never done alone. They give them away, way back home. It's a lonely romance, it's a desperate urge. Do something beautiful in this world. You lie sleeping through the misting rain, high beams in the fast lane, in the wee hours of our thing, driving, driving.
Beautiful, Charlie.
Awesome, awesome.
Beautiful.
That's a Gray Greenfield. Gray Greenway. What am I saying? Greenfield. Gray Greenway. This next one's not. This room is so hot and sweaty. I'm losing the grip on my pick here. So anyway, this is a lot simpler for me, so I can relax a bit. Blackbird slow softly picked a glass of wine. Broken bluesy whispers sing to me tonight. Well, everybody wants to go forever. I just want to burn out hard and bright. I just want to be your firecracker. Maybe be your baby tonight. Maybe be your baby tonight. Kick of silence coughs into my room. Kiss me slow and softly, make me dream of you. 'Cause everybody wants to go forever. I just wanna burn out hard and bright. I just wanna be your firecracker. Baby, be your baby tonight. Baby, be your baby tonight. When does the plane go down? I'm gonna ride it till it hits the ground and not give up the fight. 'Cause I just wanna be your baby tonight. Blackbird so softly breaks the glass of wine. Broken bluesy whispers sing to me tonight. 'Cause everybody wants to go forever. I just wanna burn out hard and bright. I just wanna be your firecracker. Maybe be your baby tonight. Maybe be your baby tonight.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Charlie.
Great job, Charlie.
Great
Great
job.
songs. Thank you.
That's a Ryan Adams tune.
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
just
Jim.
love
Go
his
ahead.
stuff. His stuff is just so wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yep. So give our love to Melissa.
I will, and hopefully she'll get. The next doctor's appointment is a week from tomorrow, so we're kind of holding her.
Okay. Well,
That's
fingers crossed. Best wishes.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So up next is Ron Israel, and following Ron will be Branson. Go ahead, Ron. Where are you, Ron?
I am.
There you
Sorry.
are. Okay.
You hear me?
Can hear you. Yes.
Sun picks her head up, sees sky blue. Here come a new day, we're all going through. Some people will be born today, take wings and fly. Some gonna fade away, some gonna die. Good morning, Africa, my name is Spain. I see that you're thirsty, no need to explain. Get you water, quick as can be. You're a big part of my family. Down on that meadow, out on the farm, you know, everybody tries to keep safe from harm. Some hauling water, some planting seed. So many people, so many needs. Hello, India, I'm from Peru. What in the world are we gonna do? So many people, they're just poor as can be. They're a big part of my family. Internet message, it reminds everyone of the connection to all that gets done. Nobody should wonder why they should care about what's going on everywhere. Hello, America, how do you do? You know, everybody is just looking at you. Look in the mirror. What do you see? A great big reflection of my family. So tell your people, get in line, learn to sing on key and carry out family responsibility.
help a weak one to be strong, lost one to be found, and don't neglect nobody, whole world round. Don't neglect nobody, whole world round.
Nice.
All right, Ron, nicely done.
Yeah, great song.
Great song, yes.
Hey, Ron, do you have original sound on?
Oh, do I have original sound on? No, I don't. Is that bad, right? I should put it on?
I mean, you were it was certainly enjoyable before, but it'll be even more enjoyable when you turn that on.
But, okay, I got it on now. Okay, let's see if the enjoyment with this next song matches the one on the last. This is one of my older songs, one of my favorite songs. It's called Beauty of the World. I can look into your eyes and see everything. Sunrise, dark skies, everything. I can look into your eyes. They're worth remembering, 'cause eyes reflect the beauty of the world. When I kiss your lips, I taste everything. Sweet, bitter, everything. When I kiss your lips, it's worth remembering that a kiss exudes the beauty of the world. Elements in nature can reassemble. Forces of the mind rise and fall. A lion's roar, a willow leaves tremble. You know everything resides inside us all. So when you call my name, I hear everything. Come play, go away, everything. Your voice has a sound, ooh, it's worth remembering. It's an echo of the beauty of the world. Elements in nature, they reassemble. Forces of the mind just rise and fall. A lion's roar, a willow leaves tremble. You know everything resides inside us all. I can look into your eyes, see everything. Sunrise, dark skies, everything. Look into your eyes, it's worth remembering and eyes reflect the beauty of the world. Eyes reflect the beauty of the world. Thank you.
Beautiful,
That's
Ron.
awesome.
Thank you.
Ron,
Wrong.
very nice.
Thank you, Ron. Those are both great. It did sound better with the guitar. It did a visual sound.
Thank you, Tom.
I didn't notice. I just thought it was a kind of a very high guitar part. So thanks, Ron. So up next is going to be Branson Bofat, and following Branson will be Ergo Canto. So go ahead and unmute, Branson.
And hi, how's everybody doing?
There you go.
Let's see here. Good level on the guitar tonight? Very good. Well, here we go.
Nice, Branson.
Nice, yeah.
There you are. Just going to do one for you tonight. But Juko Ogawa and John McHugh, one of our friends from ROM, and myself will be at Quincy Farmers Market Sunday. It's somewhere downtown in Quincy. I haven't been there yet, but will be. And that's what we're doing, so thank you.
It's at the corner of Linden and Hancock Street in Quincy.
There we
so I've been there, and it's going to be a great show with all three of you.
Thanks, Neal. And thank you all.
Okay, thank you, Branson. A great plan. Great tune. Okay, so up next is Ergo Canto, and following them is Cheryl Perreault. So, Paul, you can unmute and go ahead.
That coming through, okay?
You are coming through. You're maybe a little bit low volume.
Oh. Still seem low, or?
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Okay.
It wasn't cutting over to speaker mode.
Okay.
Speaker view.
Well, we're gonna start off with a song by Michael Smith, who people might know wrote a song called The Dutchman. This is a song, Not the Dutchman. No, it's not called Not the Dutchman. It's basically based on Edgar Lee Masters' Spoon River anthology. It's called Spoon River. All of the riverboat gamblers are losing their shirts. All of the brave Union soldier boys sleep in the dirt. Ah, but you know, and I know, there never was reason to hurt. When all of our lives were entwined to begin with, here in Spoon River. All of the calico dresses, the gingham and lace, are up in the attic with grandfather's Derringer case. There's words whispered down in the hallway, a shadowy face. The morning is heavy with one more beginning here in Spoon River. Come to the dance, Mary Perkins, I like you right well. The Union's preserved, if you listen, you'll hear all the bells. Now there must be a heaven, the Lord knows I've seen mostly hell. But my rig is outside, come and ride through the morning here in Spoon River. All of the riverboat gamblers are losing their shirts. All of the brave Union soldier boys sleep in the dirt. Ah, but you know, I know, there never was reason to hurt. When all of our lives were entwined to begin with here in Spoon River. All of the riverboat gamblers are losing their shirts.
Nice. I love that song, John. So, Paul, do you have original sound on?
Yes, I
You
do.
do? Okay.
It's set up. It's definitely set. It says it's on, and because I click and it goes off, and I click and it goes on.
It should say sound original sound on.
Yes, it does say original sound on. So it's telling me it's on.
Okay.
This is a 12 string. That might make a difference.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
We need to retune.
Here's an A for you. Okay, this is a song I wrote back in, let's see, the first time I recorded it was like in 1980 with Cindy Callett. It's a song I wrote because a friend of mine, I was in a band at the time called the Friends of Poor Howard, a trio, and one of the members of the band, Pat McKernan, she'd said that she sort of felt people could be classed by musical time signatures, and wished she was a 3/4, but felt she was probably 4/4. So I thought She's a Waltz would be a nice name for a song, and that's where this came from. Oops, and I need this little doodad here. What am I missing? Let's see. Early one morning she'll come out of nowhere, pass through your life like a breeze, and then when she's gone you won't know if you knew her at all. She's a waltz, she lives on the edge of a dream. When she walks in the morning, she dances as light as a leaf caught up in a stream. She's not mine, she'll always be more than a friend. She's a waltz, and I've danced her again and again. She's a song, her melodies whisper and swell. In the rivers of night, when you pray for some light, she sings for you, wishing you well, wishing for love. Watching as lovers pass by. She's a song, and she sings for the earth and the sky. But the song that she sang in the morning seems wrong now that the day has begun, and your feet can't remember that she danced on the breeze. She's the wind. She doesn't know how to be still. She is closer to you than the clothes that you wear, and she's distant and cold as the hills, closer than air, and farther than memory can fade. She's the wind, she is here, but she never can stay. Star, she carries you high off the ground, where the air is as clear as the silvery tear that she cries when she has to come down from the clouds, walking alone in the park. Star only shines in the dark. She's a waltz. She lives on the edge of a dream. When she walks in the morning, she dances as light as a leaf caught up in a stream. She's not mine. She'll always be more than a friend. She's a waltz, and I've danced you again and again.
You guys sounded great.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Very nice. Very nice.
What a great song.
Yeah, it really was.
Yes, indeed. Sounded great, Paul and Leslie, and two great choices for songs. Okay, up next is Cheryl Perreault. So go ahead and mute yourself, Cheryl. And go.
Hello.
Hello. Oops, wait, I gotta unspotlight Paul. Okay, go ahead, Cheryl.
All right.
There you are.
Good to be here. First poem I have, I remember writing 23 years ago, around this time of year, in the summer on Cape Cod, in a little cottage with my husband and two daughters. And there was, in this little cottage, this great big storm. And this is called Refuge. I can't sleep in counting sheep, then multiply as the sheep race by. The rain falls down and crashes round our little house, yet I marvel at Mother Nature's force. The dog cries out and pants and gasps and jumps into the porcelain bath. The lightning zips and hits the ground, and thunder shakes the house with sound. It feels like war is all around. Mortar falls and hits the grass and jolts the windows and pummels glass. While my husband sleeps inside our bed, I lie awake and cover my head, yet I marvel at Mother Nature's force. And before I trail off into doze, think of our people from long ago who lay in the shelter of animal hides or in a cave or under sky, how they did brave the stormy nights, unable to sleep till morning light. They'd pull up skins of antelope and try to count the mountain goats and think of their ancestors on the roam who marveled at Mother Nature's force. And throughout time, we all have roamed, seeking safety from the storm. We have crawled under cover of our universal home with quilts, blankets, skins, and hides to feel the shelter around us under shelter of sky. And then we all eventually do close our eyes and start to doze off into sleep, fall into dreams that are so deep until the clearing and reappearing of the calm, bright morning light, to then awaken and then arise as we feel the refuge from the storm of night. And the second poem, I don't remember ever writing. I found it unpacking, but it has my name on it. And I think how it came about, it was from prompts where you fill in half a sentence or after a few words. So it's a kind of a put together prompt poem. And it looks like I had fun when I was writing it. And it's called Writing in the Box, Waiting for the World to Explode. I wonder why the postman hasn't come. I'm waiting in a box that I like to call the world, writing once again the poetry of my life. I think of things like how the ocean is a secret God can't tell. And if I was born a fly, I'd have no wings. And when a life gives you lemons, I'm pretty sure at first I'd frown before making something of it. And if I had taken my meditation, I'd be asleep by now. But wait, when I step outside of the door, my world explodes. And I might say, oh Christ, what is that trying to escape from those teeth of mine? Because it's hard to hear the words I have to say when teeth repel, but wait. I still know the stars in my heart begin to roar when I feel the truth of life beyond my days. And even if I cannot speak, I can still write. Thank you.
Wow, that was wonderful, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you. Very nice.
Very nice, Cheryl. Thank you.
Nice job.
Okay, so I think we are at the end of the list, and it's my turn. So I'm going to finish up with this song that I always pull out around this time of year. So we're coming up on the 53rd anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. 53 years ago tonight, they were on their way to the moon. And Neil Armstrong passed on a few years ago. He was living near Cincinnati, about 100 miles from where he grew up. And I read an article that said that when William Safire was writing the speeches for Nixon, he actually wrote two speeches, one for if the landing succeeded and one for if it failed. And I get this image of Neil standing on the moon, looking back at the earth, looking out at the scenery. And this song came out. In Ohio, the moon's a brilliant beacon in the sky. Over hills into valleys casts a silver glow, a lantern laying light along the road. The guide led a weary traveler to his home in Ohio. Stars are distant candles in the night. Opalescent sparkles, mysteries of light, burning in the dome of summer sky. Crystallize the beauty of July in Ohio. Hills are rounded, worn by wind and snow. Fences line the pastures, orchards stand in row. Cardinal sings a cheery tune. Steeples in the distance mark a town. A marble cloaked in clouds, streaks of blue and gray, tracing the sunrise line to where my heart will stay. 240,000 miles away in Ohio. Air is warm with scent of field and hay. A soft breeze through the window as you wake to greet the day will carry the taste of morning dew in Ohio. There's you in Ohio. There is you.
Nice, Dan. Really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks everybody for coming out. Upcoming open mics. I'm gonna skip the one on August 1st because I have a heavy weekend the weekend before, so I don't think I'm going to be up to it. So the next open mic is going to be Monday, August 15th. It'll be on Zoom. And then on the 29th of August, because Labor Day is the following weekend, the first Monday in September, so we're going to move back to the 29th, and it will be a hybrid open mic at the library and on Zoom. So those are what are on the schedule for now. Thank you all for coming out. Put up the sign-up sheet for the 15th shortly, and hope to see you there.
Thanks a lot for organizing this, Dan.
Yeah, thank you,
thanks,
Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for all you
Bye,
do.
everybody.
Dan.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye,
Thanks for everybody.
Thank you, Dan.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Good night, all.
Bye, everyone.
Great to see you all. Be well. Be safe.